Hi, my name is Jean and this is my channel, Learn with Jean. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how you can leverage AI to start your creator business as a side hustle in as little as 3 hours a week. So most of you have seen that the creator business continues to grow and expand. There's lots of different ways to monetize besides selling digital courses. There's lots of opportunities to build community and learn about the trials and tribulations that come with entrepreneurship. So if you are looking to start your side hustle with being a creator, now is the most opportune time because AI makes it faster, easier, and much more simpler. The goal with AI is that you can create content or refine your content much quicker and then decide if this is a business that you want to take beyond your side hustle. The beauty of this video is I'm going to show you the tools, tell you what the steps are, and how you can do it all in as little as $100 a month. So the first thing you need to start your creator business as a side hustle is content. Now, this is the thing that most people get confused, is that you are the content. It's all about your life, your experiences, your challenges. So film yourself driving and talking, or film yourself taking a walk. These are all things that people do to build rapport, build trust, and invite people into their life. It helps build that sense of connection as well in a world that feels very kind of isolating and lonely at times. We really look for that human connection, and being a creator and being a content creator and inviting people into your life has an opportunity. So inviting people into your life on your walks, on your challenges and tribulations, and just being freely open about it is what builds trust and gets people to follow you. Now, a lot of people also ask about content. How do you create good content, and how do you have the time to create good content? So what I recommend is, if you are working a 9 to 5 and you have a busy schedule with family, kids, or other obligations, set aside a half hour each day during your lunch break. And even if you only have 15 minutes out of a half hour during your lunch break, there's a lot you can do during that time to just jot down ideas, either on a piece of paper or in a spreadsheet. There's so many content planners out there, and all you have to do is just in an Excel spreadsheet dump ideas in there. And just think about some of the challenges and think about things that people would want to hear about. The goal of being a creator and sharing content is all about vulnerability. So the more that you can allow yourself to be raw, vulnerable, and invite people into the intimate challenges of your personal life, it gets people to trust you and really want to hear from you more. If you're not vulnerable, if you're not willing to be vulnerable on social media, then it is much harder to get a following. Now, I'm not saying, film everything about your life, but film parts where you're comfortable and you're willing to share, because I think that's what people look to. So carve out time during your lunch break or during your downtime at work and put it into a phone, put it into a piece of paper, put it into a note, Word document, whatever works for you, and just jot down ideas for each day of the week. So as you jot down ideas for your content, think about how you would like to do it. Do you want to film it while you're walking to your car, walking to the bus or whatever? Think about how you want to share that kind of content. Then once you have that, start, practicing. I think it's really important when you're first starting out to create content is to practice. A lot of people overlook that and forget that creating content is new and it takes a lot of practice, and the more you use that muscle, the more it becomes easier. So once you've mapped out your content and how you're going to film it, think about the next step would be to figure out which platform you're going to use. Now, there's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and whatever. There's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And the goal is not to be on every single platform. The goal is to, one, think about what you want to speak about, think about your target audience, and pick one platform. This is contrary to most people's advice, but I think this is effective to starting out as a creator, is to find what works for you. Do you want to do a Facebook group, or do you want to be on TikTok? It doesn't matter what platform you choose. It's about picking a platform and sticking to it. and coming up with content that is creative and content that is exciting and that people want to hear. The bonus I will have to say is that if you are using Instagram, if you choose to use Instagram, really add in captions. They make a huge difference in the watch time of your video because people don't have time to listen, but if they can watch and read your captions while they're walking or if they're headed out or, watching their kids at a baseball game and whatnot, that gives them the opportunity to do that. So I would highly, highly suggest that you add captions to your videos. The second thing is, after you plan out the social media platform, go ahead and put your content into these AI tools. You can use ChatGPT, you can add Gemini. I highly recommend, if you're looking for something easy and quick, to take advantage of Thinkific's AI creator tools. There's a lot of content generators, there's community name generators, business name generators, all for free. And so I emphasize that a lot because when you're starting out as a creator, you're not sure if you want to spend a ton of money investing in equipment, editing tools. And so the best thing to do is to leverage whatever you can use for lean and or free and start there. So take your content, put it into the Thinkific AI content post AI tool, and I'm going to put a link to it in the description below, and just refine that content, get some ideas to see if that's in the direction of what people want to hear. Once you have that content refined, then the next step would be to schedule it. Don't spend all your time putting out posts every day. Instead, carve out time to plan out your content and then batch upload those content. The reason why is because you are busy. You have already a 9-to-5 job and you have a lot of other obligations on the side. And so you want to be really diligent and mindful of how much time you're spending uploading content. So this is where I highly recommend CoScheduler. I don't have an affiliate link. I'm just here to share that I think CoScheduler is a really effective tool, and I'll put a link in the description below. And just schedule out your Instagram posts. They let you just use for free one account, and so just pick one social media platform and schedule all your posts. This way you have 1 week done, and then as you have 1 week done, you can start planning the next week and kind of rinse and repeat the same cycle. Then once you're all done, you can just kind of sit back and relax and see what the engagement, see what your attraction is, and see what people are resonating with. And then the last comment I'm going to make to wrap this all up is the tool. The last comment I'm going to make is how to do this on a budget. So like I said, CoScheduler is free. Thinkific's AI creator tools is also free to help you refine your content. And then in terms of equipment, the most basic and fundamental equipment that most people have is their phone. So use your phone to create content and make good content, and then edit it using Descript. And I have an affiliate link in the description below. So check it out and refine your content in Descript, and then take the content and repurpose it so that you can make different kinds of content. So you can make long forms of video. So you can do long forms of video, then repurpose it into shorter bites and reels. And that really is the basics of how to get started. You don't need anything fancy. Most Android and iPhones, even as simple as the iPhone 8, is great to get started. And then Descript is like $12 a month. And if you just use your phone, or you can also get a microphone. So you can use your phone to record the content and then buy a clip-on microphone from Amazon, also for like $12, and then just record content. This is and I'm going to break it down in the description so that you can see what you need to get started. But the most important thing is to get started. The hardest thing is to keep the momentum. So try to have your posts scheduled a week at a time. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know if you have questions, comments, or feedback, and I will talk to you soon.